You are not lazy. Your entire system is built to keep you losing. Every night, every morning, every small habit you ignore is quietly destroying your potential. The people waking up at 5 in the morning are not superhuman. They do not have more hours. They do not have a secret gift. They built something you have not built yet, a system that fights for them instead of against them. And right now, your system is a silent enemy wearing the face of comfort. Everything you are about to hear will feel like someone finally turned on the lights. The first thing you need to understand is that winning the morning does not start when the alarm rings. It starts the night before, in the choices you make when no one is watching. Every endless scroll, every one more episode, every meaningless decision after 10 at night is stealing from the person you are trying to become. You are losing the war at midnight and wondering why every morning feels like a battle you never chose. The night is the hidden battlefield, and most people do not even know they are fighting there. Pick a time to shut everything down and treat it like the most sacred commitment of your day. Cut dopamine completely 1 hour before sleep. No screens, no feeds, no artificial stimulation. Give your brain permission to rest, because if you cannot end the day with discipline, you will never begin the morning with power. Second thing is to stop negotiating with your alarm like it owes you something. Every time you press snooze, you are not resting. You are training yourself to quit before the day even begins. Place your alarm across the room so that the moment it rings, your body has no choice but to move. No thinking, no bargaining, no 5 more minutes, only motion. And here is something most people never consider. The sound of your alarm is programming your emotions before you even open your eyes. Stop using a tone that your brain has learned to ignore. Replace it with something that instantly reminds you of your purpose, a voice note, a line that hits deep, something that makes your reason feel real the second you hear it. Because when your alarm becomes a signal instead of a sound, waking up becomes an act of identity. If this channel has ever given you something that made a difference, take 3 seconds right now and subscribe to Inspire Ascend, then turn on the bell notification. Every subscriber gives this channel the strength to keep creating content that pushes you forward. It costs you nothing, and it means everything to the mission we are building together. The third key is your reason for waking up. If you are waking up early simply because successful people do it, that reason will abandon you the moment the blanket feels warm. Your reason must carry weight, the kind of weight that makes staying in bed feel like a genuine loss. Think about the business that will never be built if you keep sleeping through your own potential. Think about the body slowly declining while you wait for a better moment that never comes. Weak reasons produce weak mornings, and weak mornings produce a life that never quite becomes what you dreamed. Your reason must be louder than your comfort, stronger than your excuses, and more urgent than any alarm you ever set. The fourth element is rhythm, the foundation that most people never build. Waking at 5 one day, then 7, then 8 is not a routine. It is chaos wearing the costume of effort. Your body runs on an internal clock that needs consistency the way a fire needs oxygen. It does not matter if you slept late. It does not matter if it is the weekend. It does not matter how tired you feel. Pick one time and lock it into your life like it is written in stone. Because discipline is not something you practice when everything is perfect. Discipline is what you do when every part of you wants to quit. Stay consistent, and your body will begin to reward you. Your energy will return. Your mornings will transform. But only if you stop lying to yourself about exceptions. The fifth and final key is the one that separates the people who change from the people who almost changed. You will miss a day, and that is not failure. That is being human. But missing twice is no longer a mistake. It is a decision. The second miss is the moment you quietly give yourself permission to return to who you used to be. 2 days becomes a week becomes a month, and suddenly you are back at the beginning wondering what happened. The rule is simple, and it must become sacred. If you fall once, you rise the very next day without question. No negotiations, no excuses, no waiting for the right moment. Because discipline was never about being perfect, it was always about refusing to let one failure become your whole story. The system is in your hands now, every single piece of it. What you do tomorrow morning is not just about sleep. It is about the person you are choosing to become. Every morning you rise before the world is an act of belief. Belief that your future is worth fighting for before the sun even appears. You are not chasing discipline. You are becoming someone for whom rising is simply who they are. Start tomorrow. Start with everything you have, and know that every single morning you win is a version of yourself the old you could not have imagined.